As they say around here, keep Austin weird. They're going to keep it electric today inside Darrell K. Royal Texas Memorial Stadium, home to the Longhorns. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the San Jose State Spartans.
What's good, chat? What's good, chat? My birthday, I'm 21 today, chat. And we're doing a birthday stream. You know, we gotta do a birthday stream, chat. Gotta do a little birthday stream. You know, I figured I'd do one. Got 2 videos uploading. We're gonna get back on the NCAA grind as we prepare for NCAA 26, y'all. It is coming up quickly and fast. And you know, we got to get prepared for that. So, you know, we got Arch Manning. Y'all, the first game against Ohio State, we got obliterated.
And the ball is picked off. Takes it the other way. At the 20.
Oh, she's going to score.
And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Spartans.
Oof, and after that pick six, not the start this quarterback wanted. You're going to have to be really good about having a short-term memory and just turn the page. There is tons of football here to be played. You made a big mistake on that last throw. Don't let it beat you for the rest of this football game. You've got a lot of ball left to play. You got to keep going.
They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six.
5.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Now on first down from the 28. They're going to ride this running back. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Takes the handoff. It's Gibson. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Texas! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. And he made that extra point. The wet turf, no problem at all. Quick work on that score.
Big touchdowns, y'all.
And they line up the scoreboard, covering 65 yards on that touchdown pass. As
we're doing this, y'all, we're watching the Oklahoma City versus Timberwolves game in the background, but it's not going to be, we're not going to have it on, we're not going to have it playing like where y'all can hear it because of copyright reasons. So, I mean, I can give y'all score updates throughout the game if y'all want to know, but
yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who
besides that, go.
They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key.
Yeah, we're not throwing another pick six every game, but we got to be smart. You know, I forgot. One thing I do too much in this game is I like to go deep a lot, but I need to start using the short pass, the long game more, like what they're doing, and kind of open up the game more, open up the box. That's how you really play and win. You don't just throw deep balls all the time. You gotta be smart.
Quarterback now breaking the field. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
Hey, listen, it's important in that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on. You get the ball out. When things break down, they get off schedule. individual. You've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
Back to throw, it's Matthews. He lost it high and deep down the left side.
Pick.
And he intercepts it. Going the other way, and he's got room. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it, and you can hear it. Sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge. The defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense.
So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the
Here we go.
sidelines to get
Here we go.
opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Texas calls its campus to 40 acres. This running game might cover 40 acres before it's over.
That would be a heck of a day. I don't know how many yards that would be. That would be a quick conversion. How good's your math, Reese, to try to calculate that? But they're having a lot of success, a lot of history with great running backs at the University of Texas. And this guy is having a day.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger. And you could tell they pull the trigger so fast, get to the back, get him on the ground quickly.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Dropping back, it's Manning. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Trying to find his man on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Bond. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after.
You gotta be more smart with the ball. Like, you can't just throw in deep balls and the double coverage and just throwing interceptions and stuff. You gotta be more smart. No.
Looking for space.
Especially
They get him down, but not before he picks up 5 down to the 17-yard line. The Longhorns look to do some damage in the red zone. Fast motion from the offense. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Snagged in the middle. It's Bond. Touchdown, Longhorns! That is the ultimate grab and go for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. But if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback and wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Y'all, I want the Timberwolves to win this series, y'all. I don't want OKC to win. I'm sorry, but I am an OKC hater because I'm a Mavericks fan. And the Mavericks are rivals with OKC. I'm sorry, not sorry. I don't want them to win. Shea gets half of his points from free throws. He's not, like bro. Shea doesn't get to the free throw line. He's not having 40 or 30 points. He's having easy 20. Like, I'm sitting here just watching the game.
What made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it. Move on. Play the next play.
Anthony Edwards and Randall finna get going this half, but they're not finna be at 4 and 5 points. They're gonna start taking more shots.
With a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive.
They only ran.
The field. It's Matthews.
Edwards only got two attempts. Two shot attempts.
When they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field, you saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
There we go.
This offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense.
See, I'm telling y'all, Anthony Edwards going to get going. He's not going to be at 4 points. He's going to have, like, they finish the game like a 30 or 20 something. All he needed to do is just get comfortable and get confident.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
See, telling y'all, don't let Ant get hot.
That's what you expect from a
Don't let Ant get hot.
Any extra yards. Great tackle there.
Oh man, there's some big hitting.
Don't let Ant get hot now.
Defense, they take a lot of pride.
I'm telling y'all, don't let them get hot. Ant and them will turn up, especially at home too, bro.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. On target to the left.
Don't let them get hot.
They'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon. And there's
Connor, if you're watching this stream, bro, OKC is terrible, Connor. They're not winning this series. They're not winning this game, Connor.
The give from the gun. Running with power. In a short
Yeah, I
game,
still don't like
this run
OKC,
now
Connor.
bring us to the end of the first. Guys,
Suck.
it is Texas
They're overrated.
who holds the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second.
Texas.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Rides to the back. Forges ahead for one to the 8-yard line. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll try to run for it. He'll be stopped short, picks up one, but they're facing 4th and 1. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it.
Let that clock run down.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Getting some heat. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Pressure coming. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, and after not getting any sacks a week ago, we knew he was going to be a little frustrated, but he told us this week he wasn't going to try to press. He was just going to go out in this game, be himself, knowing the numbers and the stats would come. He's off to a great start in this game.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Looking to pass. It's Matthews. Forced out of the pocket. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
Well, he's off to an awesome start this season. Had a sack in their last game. Gets his first sack right now. I think he has a chance to be a huge focal point in this defense moving forward. But let's just worry about what's happening now. This offense has to find a way to slow him down.
And this crowd is losing it. Frenzied after the back-to-back sacks. 3rd and long coming up. Didn't have much of a choice. Just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down.
And how loud a opposite in this building. This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
And the Spartans will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes the Texas offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Going up top on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Cook. Fighting off the defender. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
They're going to run it. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Longhorns are threatening in the red zone. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Maybe that stop is a good sign for this defense. Maybe the defense is starting to figure it out. Obviously, offense has been running the football with so much success. Something has to change. That was a good start.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Got it past the marker. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. And the Longhorns are rolling down the field.
Oh, my God.
Motion from the offense. A 1st down run in the red zone. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. 3rd and goal where you separate the wheat from the chaff. Looking for a man. It's Manning. Feeling some heat. Moving toward the end zone. Ball out. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
And that's fumbles in consecutive weeks. Coaches don't like that. They start to, you know what happens is the trust factor goes out the window. I don't want to run you as much because I can't trust you as much, especially in big spots. Got to hold on to that football.
Now they'll run the draw. Had nowhere to go, couldn't get it out of the end zone. He'll take the safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
They'll boot it away from their own 20 after taking the safety. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and
bro, Ant, you got to get going, man. Like, bro, Ant, you gotta shoot more shots.
Touchdown, Texas! Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone.
No one on their team can guard you, man. You got to get going.
Career touchdown grab.
Doesn't matter who's calling plays, doesn't matter who the quarterback is. You throw this guy's direction if you want to win games. He is a difference maker. He's one of the best in the nation. 50 touchdown catches is incredible.
It's just incredible production and just sustained production consistently week in and week out in the lineup. You know, you're going to throw him the football, you know exactly what you're going to get. What an unbelievable number to hit.
Takes it inside his own 20. Chance for great field position here. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
They'll try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together.
There, see, Ant? Keep shooting. Keep shooting.
You don't need the perfect play with this guy as your running back. He's going to make the
No, that's a foul. Don't be saying review that. That's a foul.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4.
I'll be getting calls on some of the most stupidest stuff.
From the shotgun, the inside give. 1 step wrap, 2 step squeeze.
Don't be.
This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Man, I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield.
There we go, Rudy. Get Rudy going, man. Because he'll come up on the defensive end. Come on.
Losing yardage on that play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. It's Manning. Unloads it downfield. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. They're trying to get to it. Setting up the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. They'll immediately call timeout. And the Longhorns decide to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And they're going to try to convert on 4th down. 1 for 2 so far today. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there.
Now, what a great second effort by the receiver there. Catches the football. He knows he's got to get some yards to get that first down. Nice job understanding that, getting to the sticks and getting the first down.
Finds a crease at the 20. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Trying to get to it. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again.
There we go, Dante.
He's looking to throw. Safe completion on the screen. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start putting a lot of pressure.
The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. So now on 4th down, they'll try to salvage a 3 and just get points before halftime. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. So they won't get a touchdown, but a chance to put something on the board before halftime. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. He got it. And they'll push that lead out a little further. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. He makes the stop on the return, and that is priority one. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a superb matchup in Austin today. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics.
The Longhorns will boot it away to start the second half. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me, too.
They've got him spread out on 2nd and 7, two wide out to either side. Grabbed behind the line. It's Coleman. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Spartans want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going that last drive. Need to get a tutty up on the board here to extend that lead, David.
And I think you definitely want a touchdown, but if you put another long drive together, get points, multiple possessions in a row, start to let those body blows add up and wear this defense out.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Leaves it with the back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Power football with the run. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5+. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run in.
And it's so nice then to have this guy at running back too, right? Because you could throw it to him on 3rd down or hand it off, and he's got the vision and the athleticism to go pick up that first, keep the drive going.
The Longhorns with the 1st and 10. The run from the shotgun. He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped, a gain of 3. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. They'll try to power their way ahead. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. He's already made 1 field goal, but this one is going to need a big leg. A 50-yard attempt coming. And it's no good. He missed it. Well, the field goal didn't quite make it through, but still an 18-point game.
25, San Jose State, 7.
San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Kept it on the ground on 1st down. See if they stick with that plan on 2nd. Looking to throw, it's Matthews. It's complete to the left. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down.
You complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that, and then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the ground game.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Runs through the tackle. Oh, and what a move, what a juke, and he makes it past the marker.
And a lot of coaches put a lot of emphasis on situational type running, right? When it's a goal-to-go situation, short yardage situation, like when I need to run the football and they know I'm running the football. Right there, haven't had a lot of success, but I needed a few yards to get the 1st down. Great job by the offensive line, creating some space and getting the 1st down.
Looking to go up top on 1st down. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell.
Now on 2nd down after the incompletion. It's a draw. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line.
Tackle is made at the 32-yard line. It's 3rd down.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Gardner. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Running back searching for a hole.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Big job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Coleman. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Spartans.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
Lining up to add another. smashes it through for the PAT. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Bowling Green is putting on an offensive clinic. They've built a big lead, and this one is approaching blowout territory. They're up by 18 over the Sharks. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a high level.
Gonna run it. It's Baxter. Find some space, enough to get 5 to the 22.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense is going to have to change something up. These little tiny dink and dunk, dink and dunk. You keep doing this, they'll go all the way down the field on you, so you might want to get a little bit more aggressive.
The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. Pick up a bunch of yards on 1st down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
That is how it's done on 3rd down and short. No doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly get the 1st down.
If you really want to simplify football, the low man wins. That time the offense got the better of the D. Easily picked that up.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 4. From the gun, running back gets the give. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. And the defense knew exactly where that 1st down line was, and they stopped him short. The offense will stay on the field and go for it on 4th down. 2 for 3 so far in this one. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Wide open.
Touchdown.
And he'll take it in.
Yes, sir.
You know, it's tough to start a year. You got to go into a hostile environment, play a good team. They weren't able to get that win, but they've looked entirely
Touchdown.
different in this one. Playing at home, they've been feeding off of the energy of their crowd. They've executed better, and they're going to feel real good after this win.
And the extra point is good. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Caught inside the 20, chance for a good return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
To the air, it's Matthews. He finds his man. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback, finding his open receiver on third down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is third down conversion percentage. If you're a great third down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill third down so much in practice.
They'll throw it on first down. With the catch, it's Stewart. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage.
I'll say this, man, in college football you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
He's back to throw on second down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Stewart. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. And the Spartans are marching down the field. They go to the ground. Oh, what a move. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
It's really frustrating when you get a guy in his spot. He's in the hole. He's there to do his job. And you can't get the guy on the ground. That's your job. Get him on the ground. You know, especially a guy that's not a huge back. You got to make that tackle. You can't make it easy on the offense, but now they got a manageable situation.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
You don't always have to run the sexy plays, right? It doesn't have to always be up-tempo and fast and spread and doing all this stuff. Sometimes you just lower your shoulder. Sometimes you just run powerfully. You get the first down, and that's all that matters.
Looking downfield, it's Matthews. Makes the catch, and he's brought down.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. And this veteran quarterback just overshot his man that time.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Quarterback gets past the marker. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
Man, this is why offenses are so hard to stop. When you have such great playmakers at the quarterback spot, third down, if people are covered, what can he do? Take off, scramble, and now set
to the end zone, and it's picked off. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
I'll tell you, got to give the defense credit, though, because with these conditions, it's not easy to catch for the offensive players, certainly not for the defense, but great eye-hand coordination securing that interception.
Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he's brought down after a solid gain, and that'll be the final play of the third quarter. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Tackle is made after the 1st down. And the Longhorns look to keep this drive humming. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. Looking for room at the 30. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk play. And the Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Wide out in motion. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get them out of a spot.
The Longhorns trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Touch pass on the line. And they'll knock him down.
Really good job by the defense seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand. Safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
Little touch pass to the receiver. You're not getting him on the ground, still on his feet. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. They keep pushing forward down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. Fast motion from the offense. Quick pass on the fly motion. Corralled and brought down by the defense. The offense didn't even glance to the sidelines. They'll stay out there and go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Go straight ahead. Touchdown, Texas! And the punishment has been extended.
And how about this offense? Another scoring drive. Great job. They seem to be in a much better rhythm than they were a week ago. They're 0-1, lost week 1. They could have gotten down on themselves. I like the way they bounced back. Now they're going to be 1-1 with this performance.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Clemson had an impressive showing there in Death Valley, winning this one by double digits, although it felt like it could have been more. Somewhere even Trevor Lawrence is impressed with this one. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. He's looking to throw it. Trying to beat the D deep. He's got it on the right. Hit the gas, kid, wide open ahead. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with a pass. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. 1st and goal for the offense.
Let's go. 1st and goal.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Knocked down after a gain of 1. They'll mark it at the 6. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run pass.
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, San Jose State. He didn't see anyone open. He said, no problem. I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
He'll try to tack on one more. And it's up and good. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the 1st down before they finally get him on the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. The give to the back. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Handoff from the gun. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the 1st down. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll try the left side. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going. And you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing it.
He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll try to run for it. That will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
That's going to do it for us from here for Jesse Palmer.
Alright, chat, that was gonna be for today's stream. It's a birthday stream, y'all have a God bless day, chat. I'm finna go watch the Timberwolves game because it's close game, chat. So y'all have a God bless day. Peace. I'll be back with another one.